singhana mahaki nungsijaraba imung manung sagai natai marup mapang khwai pumnamak puthadoklamlaga haukiba February 18 da Guru gi kripa dagi Vrindavan prapti oikre February 18 ta asti sanjay lokhatjaraga lakliba March 9 lamtagi taraga taruk ni panba yumsakasha numita laikhidrabagi strata din thokli upalaksa sida laikhidrabaga tinaloina biramba aikoina di shak khangja haudraba ahalaman marup mapang khwai pumnamakna matam chana leibiratuna harinam servan tawbiranaba Impact TV ki kuthangda hawtinjai
Chief Minister Nongtom Birane says government is developing Manipur on par with international levels, highlights pivotal role of private sector in the developmental progress. Social researcher Serto Tondana Comd expressed concern over government's failure to issue utilization certificate for projects worth 11,000 crore 33 lakh rupees. Chief Minister says a failure to curb wildfires could lead to destructions of forests and hills in the state. Advised the Forest Department and Fire Department to remain vigilant. And locals residing around Loktak Lake demands relevant authorities to share a clear road map of Loktak Ring Road prior to its construction. Hello and welcome to Impact News. So watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in details. Chief Minister Nongtom Birane says there is no value of education if educated persons cannot inculcate love for its motherland and its community. Chief Minister was speaking while attending the inauguration of the newly constructed residential school of UNACO School at Imphal East Chanung. While emphasizing the role played by private sector in bringing changes, Chief Minister lauded UNACO for setting up a residential school. He said one cannot join the race of the progress without education. However, the idea of nation first should be the primary process when setting up schools, as education that do not inculcate the love for one's motherland and community has no value, and also there is a need to teach discipline and manners by residential schools so that students do not delink themselves from the emotional bondings with their parents after acquiring knowledge by staying in boarding or after getting a job. While talking about the aspirations and aims of the state, Chief Minister Nongtom Birane said the government plans to develop the state to dead of international levels. He said government plans to build a 5-star hotel in the next 2.5 years to cater to foreign tourists, as Manipur aims to become one of the most sought-after destinations for tourists. He also mentioned about the government's plan to set up coaching centers for technical higher education and also to constitute Old Manipur Entrepreneur Award to motivate entrepreneurs and the state. Work Minister Govindas Konthaujam, PHED Minister L. Susindro Mete, Kundrakpam MLA T.H. Lokeshwar, Lamlai MLA K.H. Ibomcha and the chairman of UNACO School and Irabanta also attended the program.
Technical higher education, engineering, IT, just another 4 years, ladies, 5-star hotel,
Social researcher Serto Tondana Comd says according to the State Finance Audit Report of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India for the year ended 31st March 2021, which was tabled at the recently concluded Manipur Legislative Assembly session. Utilization certificate of 6,664 projects taken by 35 government departments worth more than 11,000 crore 33 lakh rupees have not been provided so far. Speaking to media today at Manipur Press Club in Imphal, social researcher Sir Totondana Kont maintained that government at the centre has been giving various welfare and developmental projects to the state. However, failure of the Manipur government to submit utilization certificate for these projects on time is disrupting the centre to sanction more funds for the state. He went on to say that State Finance Audit Report of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India for the year ending 31st March 2021 also started that excluding Assam, Manipur is also one of the state in the northeast that fails to submit utilization certificate. Sir Totondana Komde claimed rural development and Panchayati Raj department is leading in failing to provide utilization certificate. He expressed concern that the prevailing situation will affect the pace of development in the state. He drew the attention of relevant authorities of the government and the public into the matter.
Yamna sengdabagi mami yam tabase masi hojiki government se na phajana amtang meeting changhanninge aduga whereas in notice da ekoina comparison tawba haibase aingatana yengbana te mi mayamna notice mayamna hojiki internet se da sigi port se upload tawraga loina study tawbanina AG na piriba port se di tasing namagi taraba poto pikhat panyaba makoina Manipur ki oiradi yamna state resource to leita banina income to leita banina poto arom dagi lakom matam da thadok pa khot pa tawum matam sida khaitang pending sul sigi port se da leiram ba yai do muku in thadok kadaba port se in timely in monthly se thadok abadi sigi port se khaitang ko kadabra haina asi press conference tawjabani.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has expressed concern that failure to take timely measures to curb the wildfire in hills will lead to destruction of forests in hills of Manipur. The Chief Minister further said that relevant department has been advised to take timely actions to prevent forest fire in the state. Nongthombam Biren said this today while distributing air blower machines to Forest Department and Fire Service Department during a program held at Chief Minister's bungalow in Imphal. Forest Department Principal Chief Conservator Dr. A.K. Joshi and Fire Service Director Thamthing Ngasangwa graced the occasion. 9 air blowers machines were handed over to Forest Department while 10 air blower machines were handed over to Fire Service Department during the program. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren highlighted that the frequent occurrence of the massive wildfire in hill areas of Manipur is causing harm to the environment on a large scale. He asserted that air blower machines were distributed to relevant department to douse wildfire on time. He also directed Forest Department officials to carry out inspections at foothills and picnic spots in hills and also to monitor oversetting of a fire that could potentially spread during windy season. The Chief Minister also appealed to people residing at foothills and hills to cooperate with the government to curb wildfire.
Asida wan tha horokda ngairi aduna masi si kannanaba ekoi kanna jointly honaminasi not only forest yung kai oiro kari oiro athu kai toba matamda haiba portable machine se sinarga phat changa toba yana ba dugi tobune aduna Manipur gi praja miyam da soina appeal tawjarisi yaringai chingong da leiriba club lekai gi mayam se punjan birakanda haiba ching leiba area du da mayam picnic ta hondaba angang sing mai sana handaba ade kana gumba intentionally mai thaba khopa yaro gadi madu pharaga police sinabiba forest sinabiba tobiu.
As a part of the ongoing war on the drug 2.0 of Manipur government, Senapati District Administration and District Police Senapati today conducted a drone survey to check where the hills in Oklong and the Mokuilongdi areas are under poppy cultivation. A team led by DRDA Senapati project officers Lawrence S. Kha and Executive Engineer T. Bijoy along with Senapati District Police carried out the drone survey starting from the morning till evening. Speaking on the sideline, Executive Engineer T. Bijoy maintained that Senapati District Administration and District Police has been taking various measures in the fight against illegal cultivation of poppy in the district, and today's drone survey was conducted under the supervision of Senapati District DC Mahesh Chaudhary. Bijoy maintained that no poppy cultivation were found in Oklong and Mokuilongdi during the drone survey. He appealed to the masses to support the war on drug to make Senapati District a drug-free district. He also encouraged people to voluntarily destroy poppies if found planted in their villages. He warns of taking legal actions against villagers and villages where poppies are not destroyed. Bijoy said drone survey against poppy cultivation will continue in other locations of the district.
Ihan han baja khina olongi northern south ta tathaba matam da khoi gi drug kano poppy pambi tharam bagi khujam di phangdre adubu hauji hauji mai tharaga leiba khujam kharadi phange aduga olongi south west side ta aduju tathaba matam du khoi khujam amta phangdre aduga ahum subada akoina hauji hauji leijariba mafam che olongi eastern side ni masigi mafam jidagi akoina survey ji drone survey ji tobo matam da khujam amta phangdre sinatana koi poppy plantation tobi khujam amta phangdre aduna akoina Senapati praja miyam da haijabase poppy thavna akoigi tungi life ta amang ba la kadabana kana gumana akhang ba anapta thaba lerabadi isa isana.
Wankhai MLA TH Arun Kumar urged people of the state to organize cleanliness competition in their localities during Yaosang festivals by emulating MLA trophy organized by Citizens Club Wankhai Kuno Sobam Lekha. MLA Thangjum Arun Kumar was speaking while attending the concluding day of MLA Trophy, a cleanliness competition organized by Citizens Club Wankhai Kuno Sobam Lekha today. MLA further lauded the club for organizing such unique competition ahead of Yaosang. He also visited areas where cleanliness efforts are taking place. MLA Arun Kumar will present rewards to winners of the cleanliness competition.
Club Sigi, Top Magun Kara Haragadi, MLA Trophy, Haina, when a Mingtolaga, Pangtok Cheriba, Social Service, Nominini Chumutobusi, Aduk Tongali Hatare, Adu Lekagi, my Magizaga, Pana Kaidoga, Pana Marie Tona Kaidoga, Sinmani to my Magi Pana, the Lady Zagazagado, Hazana Luhen Batanabagi, Duma competition, MLA Trophy, I say. Adu Luhen Batanabasina, Kaidoga, the Lekai Nalhoba, Aduga, Hogi, Konosu, Sports Kilam the Su, Duga Lunan Bagi Lam the Su, Hojuki Pangtui, MLA Trophy, Sinaduma, it did Namapi Hatare. Tumba idea put position, Club Kisiam Pazay. A topa club sing the suit of Honingi, Aduagade Quigi, Laibo Wangi, Club Kudimana Social Service, Toraga, Lakai Sang Ogadi, Lunan Labor to Suini.
A temple of Huidrom Larambi located at Mayang Imphal Chabu Company Urembam Laikai was inaugurated by Rajya Sabha MP and titular King Leisembasana Jauba today. Speaking on the occasion, MP Leisembasana Jauba stressed on the need to make efforts to save the Meitei community by preserving its rich tradition and culture and by making them relevant with the changing times. He also called for Meitei community to come together to save itself from extinction as the community has less population. Also speaking on the occasion, Mayang Imphal MLA Kongkham Robindro also emphasized on the need for all clans of the Meitei to have common platform for congregations so that it can lead to a unified front.
Manipur natana Manipur wang mada Assam da Karida Punjalaga Mafam Yankei Hena Yankei Nitol Gumada Urban Susu Sayaga Taba Dugumba Asai Mama Tambikre Aduna Hojiksi Hojita Su ay honorable MLA na su Tambikre Hojiksi Koi Meitei Singse Koi Pai Pugi Ligam Tiba Aduga Hongaiba Matam Siga Ekoi Wadu Sana na Hoba Loinana Ekoi si Punsanba Adugi Matam si ay Oirabra na Mayam Dangachari.
Akoina Ninjariba, Akoina, Lai Nanaga, Ninga, Lai Harawiba, Lai Bunduga, Hamaga, Sanga, Jara, you to possess, Karigi Chari, Nona, Karigi Tadino had said, Masima Yaga Yadavase, Masito, Regadi, last of the generation care, Anang Luis, the Holy Bakoyi, Makata, Holy Mamsina, Akoi, Pai Puna, Yama, in the Sakagadi, Akoya is among her neighbors.
Locals residing around Loktak Lake demanded relevant authorities to share residents a clear road map of Loktak Ring Road prior to its construction. The locals warns the government not to start the construction work of Loktak Ring Road by force. Speaking at the joint meeting convened for locals and Ring Road affected landowners today at the Oinam Community Hall, Thaudam Hero from the Koijuman Mayai Lekai said all the possible assistance will be given to preserve the Loktak Lake, also stressing on the conserving the Loktak Lake through scientific data. He stressed on the need of modification of Loktak Protection Act 2006 after consulting with the public. He maintained that since NHIPDCL started its power project, water areas has increased to around 236 square kilometer, which was earlier expected to around 100 square kilometer only in the area. He highlighted the difficulties of locals in finding their means of livelihood after Faureld and Tautabi paddy fields were left unfavorable for farming. Hero also demanded governments to decommission the Ithai barrage.
Loktak akoibda leiriba khungang sida khundari myoi sing asidi sada more than 70% di agriculture amasung allied activities da engage tore hingbanina masi Loktak ring road sina akoi gi maram khangdana toksan gragadi ithai bere saraga akoi Manipur de praja sing simai pigani unemployment solve tawgani ithai lakhong phajalaga logdi ising matam chan pigani tawrambado ngasi di madu onna tainabada amata tawdadana angakba bangai manghandana leiriba akoi gi Manipur de le lam masibakta NHPC gi makoi gi masagi lamdong koi sina leidana koi da mangjaba kyam Akoi ngasi yu thoe ba leite Loktak ne so la kanda masi yaragadi sarkar da alignment si shamdok sin toraga ade Loktak khongban da leiri praja khoi mayam gi yanaba makha pona ringosi shembiu hai.
A personnel of 15 Assam Rifle Alpha Company reportedly committed suicide by shooting himself using his service revolver. From the information we have received, the incident took place at around 3:40 p.m. on March 3 at a place under Chakpikarong police station in Chandel district. The deceased Jawan is identified as Y. Laltrong, age 37, son of Yumkong from Kuthur village under Tainsang, Nagaland. He reportedly shot himself in his head while on duty. His body has been taken to his native place following a post-mortem at Jennings Morgue in Imphal. A Railbung police team along with duty magistrate in Fales district arrested one suspected drug dealer. The arrested person is 27-year-old Muhammad Amir Khan, son of Muhammad Abdul Samad from the Kiamgai Muslim Makhalekai, Kairao, Bitra. Police recovered 35 vials of heroin number 4 powder from the arrested. Railbung police has registered a case against arrested Muhammad Amir Khan regarding this. Iramdam Manipur Artists Association Ima Sumanglila Kanglup today organized a reception program for Ningombam Jadmani Singh, who won the Sangit Natak Academy Award on February 23. Speaking into the program held at the residence of the association's president B. Neta Chandra Sharma at the Brahmapur Nahabam Bamun Lekai, Ningombam Jadmani Singh said upon hearing the news about getting the Sangit Natak Academy Award, he felt that his hard work in the theatre had borne fruit. Jadmani Singh also said that the reception programs organized by Iramdam Manipur Artists Association Ima Sumanglila Kanglup will motivate him to work harder in the field of art and culture, and also call for concrete efforts in taking the rich art and culture to the world. Yaold conducted LGBTQIA+ community meet-up at Hild Wild Living Compound in Imphal today. The event was held as a part of the 2-day-long annual Queer Games 6th edition organized by Yaold from March 4. Councillor of Mental Health interacted with LGBTQIA+ community on the queering mental health, and GBTQIA+ community interacted among themselves during the event. The programs also highlighted panel discussions on need for expressing LGBTQIA+ stories in Manipur and art, culture and acceptance, which was attended by relevant experts. Mixed gender football tournament was played at the Kago ground in Sangaipuro, and a walkathon was also held yesterday on the first day of the Queer Games.
ngarangdagi pangthokchariba program se akhoi yawal gi chahi khuding gi chathajarakpa queer games haina sinjaba event sini ko queer games se handak chahi ga 6 suba edition oidoini ngarang chathajagiba sina akhoi gi football match amadi wakathon ama sinjagiba ko aduga ngasi jina LGBT community maya punjalaga meet up ama tawbani da mental health ki session gumba sisu khara chathajari mental health ki session jina ki objective sina kaino queering mental health habani ko haidi queer community na thengnaba mental health issues amadi kamaina struggle thengne aduga adai kamai overcome tawni habaje discuss tawgani ba aduga makha taba session jina community dagi mayam la punjanaraga safe space amadi community feeling ama create tawba adu objective toigan.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on state levels. Ringui's Got Talent Season 8. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Nungaiba Paujel, Yakshan Kumaiga Mari Lenina, Max an exciting Holly gift kaya pijani. Rupees 3999 report Lebi Matanda, Sopatagi, Rupees 249 Kakamak TV Raga, exciting gift kaya from Ligani. Amadi, Rupees 6999 report Lebi Matanda, Rupees 5499 to the smartwatch, Ama, Rupees 599 TV Raga from Ligani. Nashimak, Echoidi Sorums in the Lengshin Biakuna, Kudum Chabasingasi, Lobi Ho. Max, when togetherness is in you, Max is in you.
Free admission. Kindergarten Montessori School, a co-educational senior secondary English medium school, is the best childcare school in Manipur. School is provided free admission for preparatory, nursery, KG. School is awarded Excellence in School Education CBSE 2019, Best Public School with Academic School 2020. Salient feature of the school, eco-friendly school campus, highly qualified trained teachers, 24 hours CCTV surveillance, audio-visual learning, Wi-Fi school campus, co-curricular and extra-co-curricular activities, well-furnished school infrastructure, robotic labs, bus and van service available. Kindergarten Montessori School, Sagolban Takyal Kolom Laikai, Imphal West.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlamsing mafam asida phangbigani. Ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Grass Enterprises, Presto, Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Sunday Primetime, the English Bulletin. Moving on with the Bulletin. Ramchan Fei Zingkai wins the grand final of state levels Ringui's Got Talent Season 8, which was held at Ukrult District's Ringui's village yesterday. Bakmai Kasom Woshi back first runners-up and Dance Factor won second runners-up title for the talent show organized by Dewdrops. In connection with this talent hunt, convener AC Rising said the three winners will take part in India's Got Talent and Mr. Rubaru India. AC Rising said the talent show was held to provide platforms where talented individuals in the state could show off their talents, also with an objective to help youths in the states away from drugs. More than 500 contestants were at auditions for the talent show, and out of the 26 contestants in the elimination round, 12 were shortlisted for grand finals. The winners walk away with 1 lakh rupees. First runners-up received 50,000 rupees and second runners-up received rupees 30,000. Former Chief Commissioner of Income Tax K. Timothy Zimik, social entrepreneurs K. Bijaya, actress Soma Laishram and Miss India Nagaland 2020's Jucho Beni Tongui graced the grand final of Ringui's Got Talent Season 8. A restaurant named as Havit, specialized in dum biryani, was opened today at Singjamai Kongba Road in Imphal. Manipur filmed actress Biju Ningombam launched the restaurant. The restaurant is selling regular biryani starting from ₹99 in view of the Yaosang festival. The restaurant is being opened with the theme "We do not reheat," and people will get different types of biryani at the restaurant. Will also avail online service. Managing Director of Thangjum Agro Industries Private Limited, T.H. Joy Kumar, says Thangjum Agro Industries Private Limited has achieved in giving jobs to over 1,000 people in Manipur. Speaking on the launch event of the 30th outlet of the Lekla Bakery at Chingmairong in Imphal. The new outlet will be operated by RJT Enterprises. Speaking further, Joy Kumar maintained that packaged drinking water, fruit juice and bakery items manufactured by Thangjum Agro Industries Private Limited are gaining more popularity among the people. He informed that the next Lekla Bakery is coming up at Paleld. He credited the service and quality maintained by Thangjum Agro for its popularity.
Direct distribution
Old Manipur Majlisi Musakhara organized a competition for youths on recitations and reading of Quran. Nad Sarif Nazar Quran with Tajweed Dio Musnus and also quiz competition and azan. All Manipur Majlisi's Mushakara President Hafiz Ismail graced the event that aims to guide the youths towards right path and in building an ideal society. Kurai Nandebam Laikai Gram Panchayat today organized a felicitation program for recipients of state-level and national-level awards in the field of sports, education and art and culture. The program was held at Panchayat House located at Somendra ground in the Kurai Nandebam Laikai. Speaking on the occasion, ex-Pradhan of Kurai Nandebam Laikai Gram Panchayat Yumnam Chitra said the program is organized to acknowledge the important role played by people from the Gram Panchayat who excelled in various fields, and the program will inspire others to follow the footsteps of those achievers. Veteran athletes as Navakumar, principal of Success School Kurai, T.S. Sunil Deva, providers of designed H. Susila were among the achievers who were felicitated during the program. Now the news from the world of sports. 29th Yaosung Sports Meet 2023 organized by Meitei Council Moreh MCM kicked off at Indo-Myanmar border town Moreh today. President of MCM and the Thuiba Sports Secretary cum convener as joined as DPO of the Moreh Police C.H. Anand. President of the Kha Nongpok Apunban Nupi Lupt Moreh T.H. Ibamhold Leima along with President and Secretaries of the local club attended the opening ceremony. 5 Laikais inhabited by Meitei communities and are competing in various sports events. Thongju Kendra Tengbang Lup today organized the second Thongju Kendra Open Marathon 2023 for men and women. The 17-kilometer long marathon was flagged off from the Puruksobi complex in Uchekond, Takok Mapald and culminated at the Maira ground in Basikong. Ningombam the Fulendro won the first place in the men's category, while Ningombam Kamala secured the first position in women's category of the marathon. Hangang Kontha Laikai Makhalaikai Model Club Secretary as Tondang stressed on giving more emphasis on games and sports during Yaosung Festival. Tondang was speaking today on the sideline of the opening events of Yaosung Sports. Various clubs from various localities started collecting the sacred fire from the Ibudhao Marjing Shrine in Hangang for Yaosung Sports. Tondang appealed to the youths to refrain from intoxication and from things which are harmful to their health during Yaosung Festival. Citizens Club Subam Laikai Wangkai Kuno announced supports for war on drugs of the Manipur government and sought collective efforts from the masses in realizing the campaign. Uniforms for players of the 53rd annual sports meet of Citizens Club and the club members were launched today. Speaking on the sideline, club president Naurim Mahendra urged the youths to take part in the sports meet by refraining from drugs and merrymaking during Yaosang. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthoman Biren says government is developing Manipur on par with international levels, highlighting pivotal roles of private sector and developmental process. Social researcher Serto Tondana Komd expressed concern over government's failure to issue utilization certificate for projects worth 11,000 crore 33 lakh rupees. Chief Minister says a failure to curb the wildfires could lead to destructions of forests and hills in the state. Advised the Forest Department and Fire Department to remain vigilant. And locals residing around Loktak Lake demand relevant authorities to share a cleaned road map of Loktak Ring Road prior to its construction. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin, which will be presented by our anchor, Mr. Okram Somendro. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Admission open. KM Blooming Higher Secondary School, Khangabok. Celebrate academic session 2022.